तो शुरुआत करिए आजकल प्रेजेंट्स Women Business Summit and Women Power Matrushakti Awards 2023. Once again, a very, very huge welcome. कुछ energy के साथ, जोरदार तालियों के साथ. Let us commence our function for today. Dear ladies and gentlemen, the first speaker that we have today is Ms. Preeti Patel, Respian Enterprise Private Limited na founder. પ્રીતિબેન ડિફેન્સ ક્ષેત્રે આ પહેલી વાર આપણે સાંભળ્યું હશે કે કોઈ નારી એની વુમન જે કાર્યરત છે ડિફેન્સ ક્ષેત્રમાં. ખાસ કરીને એમનો ઉદ્દેશ્ય કે લક્ષ્ય એવું છે કે સમાજમાં જ નહીં સમગ્ર ભારત વર્ષમાં ડિફેન્સના ક્ષેત્રમાં ટેકનોલોજીકલી અને શસ્ત્રોની જ્યારે વાત આવે આર્મ્સ ને અમ્યુનિશનની વાત આવે કેમ કે આ બધા ટેકનિકલ સબ્જેક્ટ્સ છે તો આ સશક્તિકરણની લહેર છે એને એકદમ પ્રબળ બનાવી. વધારે હું નહીં કંઈ કહું કેમ કે જે વ્યક્તિ આપણી સમક્ષ છે અને આપણી વચ્ચે છે એ આના વિશે વધારે બોલશે જર્ની વિશે બોલશે તો એમને વધારે શોભશે. સો પ્રેઝેન્ટિંગ ટુ યુ લેડીઝ એન્ડ જેન્ટલમેન our very own and dear Miss Preeti Patel. Please ma'am.
Good afternoon, my dear sisters, daughters, and brothers. It's indeed a great event. I see everybody cheerful and happy and not sleepy. Thank you, Chandresh Bhai, for keeping the focus of this event to develop a business in women, and not just the homemaker and in the social sphere. So, the question really is કે આપણે ગુજરાતીઓને બિઝનેસ શીખવાડવો પડશે હવે. So it is in our blood. ગુજરાતી whether મહિલા હોય કે પુરુષ હોય, business is a prime focus. The reason that we always celebrate Women's Day, of course, is not applicable in my view to our country or to our culture. Because Women's Day is celebrated as a celebration to the victory of attaining right to vote internationally. In our case, in our culture, we are always equal. આપણા ધર્મમાં છે શિવ શક્તિ છે, રાધા કૃષ્ણ છે. તો આપણે જ્યારે પુરુષ સમાવડી વાત કરીએ, I think that we are wrongly representing, or when we talk about equality, we are wrongly representing. આપણે વાત કરવી જોઈએ equal importance ની. અને equal importance આપણું ઓલરેડી ધર્મમાં છે અને આપણા કોન્સ્ટિટ્યુશનમાં પણ છે. જે દિવસે ભારત ઇન્ડિપેન્ડન્ટ થયું ત્યારથી જ આપણને મત દેવાનું રાઇટ છે વિમેનને. સો from today, I think that all women here should look at equal importance and equal responsibility in society as well as nation building. Why I started a defense company is that we always give importance of our security and our defense કે આપણા ભાઈઓ જોશે કે આપણા પતિ જોશે, but I think our nation's security and our security is our prime responsibility also. So of course it's a business, but the first objective of my business is nationalistic, which is that I want our country to be able to Atmanirbhar in defense manufacturing. Because so far we have not been. From few years that the government focus is also same, and we as industry should take up that challenge and make that possible. So first is nationalistic. Second is of course technological, that I want the best technology weapon systems to be available to our armed forces. જે આપણી રક્ષા કરવા માટે ઊભા છે એ લોકો પાસે લેટેસ્ટ અને બેસ્ટ ટેકનોલોજી આપણે આપી શકવી જોઈએ, and that is the second objective. The third objective is social, where I want women to be part of the defense of the country, and they can be contributors not only by standing at the borders, but by producing the weapons and the implements that are being used for the defense of country. Why women? Because actually women have the skill set, they are diligent, they are responsible, they are detail oriented. And this is exactly what is required in defense production. And in my experience of training my teams, I have been very successful in this manner because they are all women and doing very well. And last, of course, is an economic value system that I propose for our country, where we develop the industry as a cluster model. So this is something that I'm working on. So this is why I am in defense business, not only for the commercial purpose. Um, how do you start a business, since people from all kinds of colleges are here? So the first and the foremost thing that you need to do is to study exactly what you want to do 100% research on it, and once you decide, then never look back. There is no way that there will be any failure. You keep on changing methods and you will surely succeed. So research, plan, and once you start, never look back or fail. And the last message that actually I want to give is women can definitely succeed if they are supported by women. And the most important part, that till now women compete with women or women are judgmental about it. If we can unbiasedly support women businesses or women in every single space, we will all collectively succeed in whatever we do. So thank you very much. Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai. Do I question? Sorry, any questions that I may answer?
Hello, Preeti ji. Very, very short and crisp, advice or whatever. One thing which you said I liked was कि women should shoulder the responsibility. I think this is very, very important and don't take anything for granted. Now my question is, the defense is such a, up till now it was a monopolistic or government controlled field. So you said, you gave your reasons, but exactly कभी भी आपको ऐसा नहीं लगा कि ये कुछ ऐसी चीज़ है जिसमें हम घुस ही नहीं सकते हैं? And what was your first step into it? I mean, how could you thought about it, you did research, that is fine, but जो पहला breakthrough होता है कि पहले person से connect करना है और कहाँ पे अपनी राह बनाने के लिए, first knock on the door.
So, yes, it is a industry which is at nascent stage even for our country. Okay? So it's not only for me as an entrepreneur, it is applicable to every single person. Also, it is applicable to the government officers and the policy makers. So step by step, it is evolving. It is taking a little time, but all of us collectively, be it the government or be it the industry and the entrepreneur side, we are finding solutions and we are progressing. So yes, as you say that कहाँ first door किया, तो first door तो internet से पूरा study किया कि what our policies are applicable and what all rules that we have to follow, what forms we have to follow, and then step by step we go from the district level to state level to the central government level. Did I answer your question? Not really. Okay. You were done? Okay, sure.
Hello. First of all, I think it was a very crisp introduction and a presentation. A small question. Most of the manufacturing sector after the, the coming of automation is having major transformation. I wouldn't say it is facing job cuts or it's facing, the entire paradigm is changing. The way manufacturing facilities used to function when earlier there used to be assembly lines. In this era, after, we are having now more advanced skill-based robotics, we are having a lot of automation. So what impact do you see this automation, especially, in the last 10 years and in the coming 10 years? We are also, changing the way we interact with data. We have chat GPT, we have artificial AI coming up. So what impact do you see the advent of automation in the defense sector on the overall sector as such, on the employability and its gender implications?
See, defense is very fast evolving sector technologically. Okay? But having said that, for example, drone industry is really picking up a lot, especially in the defense sector or surveillance or all of that. So there is a hardware space in the drone that you do need to manufacture, you do need the basic systems, and there is a whole range of drones from micro, small, etc. So there is a whole manufacturing that goes into it. Then there is the software side which is within the machines, and there is a software surveillance side. So yes, you do not require the same Karigar skills that are available today, but you do require a whole set of different things. At the same time, the students that are coming out of the colleges don't also want to be Karigars, they want to sit in the air conditioning and make some software, and that's where the changes are happening. But in case of the weapon systems or tanks or submarines or such, that still remains a workshop activity, and all components can never be automated on an assembly line because there is also no such economies of scale on such components. So it still relies on certain karigars, and that continues. So it's a mix evolving, and the students that come out of the institutions also get employment in the software space.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
You said that you gave a really good speech.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask that you said you got idea after researching a lot and you wanted to go forward with it. But how did you find, you said you were supported by a lot of women for the idea and they gave upliftment to you to proceed with your plan. How did you find those women around you?
Um, I cannot say completely that I was supported by women or men. So one section of your success depends on a lot of support from family and all the well wishers, etc. And the other, a large part of it depends also on the people who sort of are you don't allow you to succeed and are impediments in whatever you are trying to do, and that's where the challenge lies. So I would attribute my success to the both sets of people. Um, yes, I love machines. From childhood, I just love big, large machines, construction machinery, and that's something that I always wanted to develop. And I was also one of the tinkering person, trying to repair TV, trying to repair this, that, and that's where I have found my space. Like that, all of us have that kind of a space which makes us really happy, and if you work on that, you will surely succeed. Thank you.
થેન્ક યુ મેમ. આ સાથે જ હું આમંત્રિત કરવા ઈચ્છીશ. I would kindly request Municipal Commissioner Shri Amit Arora sir to kindly come forward and felicitate Ms. Preeti Patel with the award, Women Power Matru Shakti Award. મશીન્સ મોટા મોટા જે મશીન્સ હોય એમની જે એક પરખ છે અને એને કંઈક સરખું કરવા એમની જે સમજ છે સૂઝબૂઝ છે અને ગમે પણ છે કરવા માટે તો જ્યારે ટ્રોફી જોઈએ એ ખૂબ જ સુંદર અને સરસ મજાની હોય સો ઇટ ગિવ્સ અ યુફોરિયા અ સ્ટેટ ઓફ એક્સાઇટમેન્ટ